J-Drone here, JJRC Terzetto, or known as the H36F. This comes with a little board on here. Clearly we can fly it like a drone. We can go ground mode, which I'm going to demonstrate very lightly on here, and then we're going to hit the water. So let's go ahead and demonstrate ground mode here for you. We're just going to set it in here. I have this second highest speed setting, and as you can see, as long as it's on a smooth surface, it's probably going to work really well. We can try to put it on my floor here, which I don't know if that's going to work. Yeah, no. You need it on a smooth surface. Like this. This is really smooth, so it'll move really well. But we're going to head over to some water and then check that out. And this battery, where is it? It's somewhere over here. Bam. So this JJRC battery right here is being charged by solar. We're working on solar. We're working on getting all the lipos out of the house and into the shed, because lipos, they really shouldn't be in your house, especially charging, and especially charging away from them. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this in the water. Now, is this jumpable? Yes and no. Well, what do you mean, J-Drone? Somebody on Deviation says they have this jumped. I've used the red controller from the 010 to bind to this, and it worked. I can't get any of my jumpers to bind to this. Simple fix, switch out flight controller, and even motors. You could just do a complete swap, or you can keep the motors on this and attach them to a different flight controller. But for now, we're going to be using the stock transmitter. This will be a good stock run. The water's pretty still, so hopefully I don't go out of range and this gets stuck. Otherwise, we might be getting a drone to do a little drone rescue. But let's go ahead and get it in the water. Just going to sit it right there. It's in the water, and we are going to go forward. So we'll go ahead and turn this way. Basically, this is pretty cool. Basically what you're using is your left stick. Manipulating your right stick doesn't really do too much. I guess maybe in combination with your left stick it will. It's getting a little choppy water. So maybe manage your throttle. I think managing your throttle is going to give you a better run with this. And unlike boats, like I've had boats out here with this grass, there's tons of grass right underneath this water, where the motor for the boat is underneath the drone, and or not the drone, the boat, and it would just get caught up. Like we'd burn out motors and we'd have a hard time going through this. This has zero issues going through it. Going out into clear water, you can see here, no issues. So I'm going to try to turn and also use this. Yeah, so we can do donuts. No problem. It's going to start raining. This is a water toy, so maybe I'll be alright if it starts raining. This is really cool. I'm very hesitant on testing any type of range. I'll go out to I'll see if I can go out there. So that's probably about as far as you'd want to take it, man. The thing gets small real quick. It's a 010 size. It gets decent range. Now I have full throttle up, and it's a little boggy. Full throttle up, it gets a little bit boggy. If you have it about mid-throttle, it's controllable. Now ideally, what I wanted to do here, exactly what I want to do, and I have plans for this, is to have it hooked to the jumper, which eventually we will get this jumper, even if I got to do a flight controller swap, and put a FPV camera on there, have goggles on, and just go cruising over top of the water. Again, you go full throttle, the back end will start bogging a little. Like right there, it's nice and smooth. Full throttle, it starts kicking a little bit. And it's pretty neat that you can see the red light when you're going away from yourself. So hopefully when the LVC kicks, we're able to see that. Because I'd like to get a full run time here. Little bug running away from it. I'm like, no. And I don't know that I can get this close enough to get the camera actually super down on it. Now the drone itself, because it is a drone, it's not a boat. So I guess, there you go. So if you want to go full throttle forward, go all the way up with this one too. We're full throttle on both of them, and it's not bogging out. If you just full throttle on your left stick, it's going to give you that floppiness, as you can see there. But there, we just go like that. So you kind of have to control it with both sticks if you want it to go much quicker. Okay, there, I can see the red light going. So we're gonna bring it back. We're not gonna really mess with this too much. Bring it back to land, bams up. So the drone itself, I mean, the flight controller board is probably not wet. I mean, we can find out. Let's find out. Let's go, all right, let's go up here and let's find out. Let's see if the flight controller board got wet at all. So basically, all you want to do is just pop this up. Underneath there is pretty wet. I'm going to say the flight controller board might be a little bit wet. This, to drop this, to make it fly like a drone, I don't know if we have enough juice to drone fly it. Let's see. Oh, we might. There we go. Nope. LVC. We're able to fly a little bit. And I also got a wind to my back, which might be keeping that yeah, it's just low voltage. Combination of low voltage and a little bit of wind is keeping it from doing that. So to pull this out, you don't want to just press up. I was doing that the other day and I almost broke it. You want to kind of pull out. So pinch this, pull out, and then go up. Not hard, really light, and then it'll go up for you to go into boat mode. But let's see if our flight controller is wet. Maybe they've coated it. It looks like it definitely looks like it's coated with something. It absolutely is coated with something. It has like white haze over top of it, versus normally we would see bright green, which I can see the bright green underneath it. So that's pretty cool. So maybe that's what I'm gonna have to do to get this on the jumper is get a coating for, and we could even extend range on stock controller by sticking that up. But get stock 010 parts in this, and then get a coating to spray over it. That way we don't damage it and jeopardize it when it does get wet, because it does look like both sides are coated. Both sides are like a whitish color. All in all, I think this is really cool. I like it. I definitely like it. Definitely a cool little drone. I think it's like $30. I think this is like $30. I'll put a link down below. Got it on Amazon, and for like $30, you got a little mini drone, which the 010s are worth. They're worth $15 to $20. If you could get them 15, that's great. If you got to pay $20, what are you gonna do? This is the first thing I FPV'd with. Essentially, was the 010 that I put an AIO on it, all-in-one camera on it, and FPV'd around the house, and then I went outside. But these are good drones, and the fact that the manufacturer actually coated that board is awesome. Guys, if you haven't subscribed, smash the subscribe button. Questions, comments, concerns down below.